Hey everybody, it's Justice for Comics. It is Wednesday. Actually, it's not Wednesday, it's Thursday. This is a review for books coming out the following Wednesday, October 28th. Kind of a preview of books that I'm looking at, a couple of them that I might be grabbing and picking up. So just gives you an idea of what I think might be worthy of taking a look at. A couple of them I've pre-ordered in advance, that kind of thing, but there may be a few that I may be grabbing that I just now noticed, so I will jump into that here. This is Midtown's site. It's the best place to look for books coming out the following week. Gives you basically a 1 week advance notice. Sometimes they sell out at Midtown. That gives you a good clue, and then if you're using a local comic book shop, that's a good idea to make sure you check with your local shop and see if they have that particular book. That's always a good plan. So let's jump into it here. We'll start off here with Dark Horse. Colonel Weird Cosmogog, #1. I believe I pre-ordered just the A cover on that. I do like Jeff Lemire, The World of Black Hammer. Going into more detail about Colonel Weird, he is one of the main characters. He's able to jump into other dimensions, especially one particular dimension. Yeah, he's definitely out there, this guy. It's Jeff Lemire does a good job. I mean, I love the Black Hammer series. I have the first series. Definitely, that's gone up quite a bit in value, some of those issues. And I think once the show comes out, there will be a show coming out at some point. I feel it'll be a streaming show, kind of like an Umbrella Academy type thing. I think that's when you'll see the values on the Black Hammer books explode. So I pre-ordered the first couple issues of this, I believe, just to try it out. I don't know if I'm going to continue with it. If it's a good read, I'll probably continue to buy it. But I at least wanted to try out the first 2 issues. So issue #1's coming out next Wednesday. Hellboy and the BPRD, Return of Effie Kolb. I like that cover. It's a pretty nice looking cover. I like Hellboy for the most part. I've got a lot of Hellboy books in my collection. Not been really buying the last few series that have come out. I've got so many Hellboy books. I've kind of almost have too many. I probably need to sell some of them off. But I do like Hellboy as a character. The last Hellboy movie I thought was pretty good. I know it didn't get the best reviews. People were expecting it to be much better. I think the story plot was a little weak in areas. But they're going to continue to make Hellboy movies at some point. I don't know if it'll be with the same actor, but obviously maybe different writer, different director, that kind of thing. But I think Hellboy is a great character, so that might be worth grabbing. I think that's it from Dark Horse. DC, not collecting Action Comics. I don't like Bendis' writing, just not my taste. Batgirl #50. Really nice cover by Middleton. I like that cover a lot. I love how he drew the Joker's face there. It's pretty cool. So normally Middleton does the B covers, and here he's been moved up to the A cover, so I find that pretty interesting. You've also got a B cover by Dodson. Not a big fan of the writing of Batgirl. If I was going to buy anything, it would be that A cover just for the Middleton art, but not been really buying it consistently. Batman Beyond, now that I have been buying consistently, and I consistently really like the A covers by Dan Mora. Way, way better cover than the B cover, in my opinion. So, yeah, that's one I would have on my pull list. Batman Superman from DC. Nice Mark Brooks cover. Good old Brooksy. And Batman 3 Jokers #3. I have pre-ordered in advance all of these 1 in 25 covers. Just really like them. I don't know. They're kind of like an Art Deco style. I don't know. They're pretty cool. I love the coloring on them. Nice Fabok work. I bought all of them for about $22 shipped, so that's about what Midtown's selling them for. All these different covers. I mean, just choose the one that you like. Dark Knight's Death Metal, Rise of the New God, one shot. I definitely pre-ordered this Boss Logic cover. It's one of my favorite covers. Now, luckily, I pre-ordered it and got it for like $45, so I'm not paying anywhere near the price that it's being sold here on Midtown. But you got to remember, this is a 1 in 50. It's a 1 in 50 variant, a ratio variant, and it's selling for $76. So there's going to be some heat on it. It's not sold out at Midtown yet. I think in a couple weeks you could see the price cool on this. It should be selling between $50 and $60. It shouldn't be selling for $75, $80. I've seen some sales on eBay as high as I think $85 to $90. It's a little too overpriced in my opinion, but beautiful cover. It's one of my favorite covers of the year. I love that Boss Logic cover. Detective Comics 1029. You got the Rockefort A cover. I used to really be into Rockefort's artwork. It's okay. It's not bad. I guess is this the new character? I don't know if this is the chilling debut of the Mirror, so this might be a new villain in the Batman universe. The Bermejo cover, I think that's the one I pre-ordered. I mean, that's a cool looking cover. I love Bermejo's art, so yeah, that's one I pre-ordered in advance. Flash 764, you got a nice In-Hook Lee cover. He does a nice job. He's been kind of doing well with those Flash covers. Justice League Dark, number 27. Looks like you've got the return of the Upside Down Man in this issue. His first appearance, I believe, was in the first issue of Justice League Dark a couple of years ago, I believe, right? The B cover I really like, though, the Kale No cover. That's pretty nice. I believe I pre-ordered that way in advance. Yeah, I love that cover. He did really well on that one. All right, what else do we got here? I don't know if Legions of Superheroes will, sometimes they'll have something hot in this. I don't know if this is worth getting or not. Sometimes you should keep your eye on that book. I mean, it might be worth flipping through it at the LCS to see if there's any new character or anything going on in that book. Red Hood Outlaw number 50. I love that Dexter Soy cover, so he's just doing the cover there. Pretty nice. And you got a Philip Tan cover for the B cover. Wonder Woman, you got a nice Middleton cover, face profile cover. It's pretty good. I like it. And that does it for DC. Let's go down to Dynamite Entertainment. Yeah, I don't think there was anything there that I felt like I had to have. IDW, Kanto number 2, Hollowman Kanto 2, Hollowman number 3. That is, it's a good book. It's great writing. It's a character I'm interested in collecting, so I've been collecting it since the beginning. So that is one that I pre-ordered. There is an incentive cover on this. I've not been grabbing the incentive covers. I did grab a couple copies of the incentive cover for the first issue. I think I have a couple of Peach Momoko covers too, which are nice. This one's pretty good though. It's a nice cover. $18, still available for sale. So it's not selling out. It's a 1 in 10 ratio variant. So I may watch for that on eBay. If the price, if I could pick it up for $15 or less, that might be worth grabbing. You got a third printing of Crow, number 1. You got a second printing Al Momoko covers. Not sold out though. G.I. Joe number 9. Looks like that one is sold out. Freddie E. Williams cover. Not my favorite cover. I mean, he's really done well on some of those Terminator Transformer covers. I don't think that one's that great. It's sold out, but not exactly a fan of that one. All right, the Turtles, Last Ronin number 1. Regular cover is sold out on Midtown. Looks like the incentives are still available. Yeah, this book was delayed several times. I mean, this book should have came out a couple months ago. It'll be nice to finally have that in hand. I have several store variants. I got a couple Momoko Virgin covers that have gone up a lot in value. I've got those coming to me. I've got a couple Kale No covers coming to me that have jumped up in value. Yeah, I've got probably 3 or 4 different store variants on that issue. And I don't remember if I ordered the regular cover. I may have pre-ordered that. I'm not too sure. All right, I think that might do it for IDW. Yep, that's it for IDW. Let's move on to Image. I don't know if there was anything there. Department of Truth #2. I have not read the first issue yet. I have it in hand. I just haven't had time to read it. I've heard it's been pretty good, though. All the covers are still available except for, I guess, this incentive cover is sold out. Which that cover's pretty sick, isn't it? God, it's gonna carve up a baby. It's disgusting. So I haven't read it yet, but I've heard some people say it's pretty good. So we'll see. Philadelphia #9. If you like Matina covers, that one might be for you. Lazarus Risen #5. I really enjoy the writing on Lazarus. Greg Rucka does an awesome job on it. He's really done a good job of fleshing out those characters and really kind of going over what they do. It's been a good series. They haven't gone up in value any. I think her first appearance, I mean, the first issue is still like a $10, $15 book, which is crazy. It's been optioned. Supposedly it's going to be made into a TV series. I don't know. Streaming series. Spawn 311. You got a nice Matina cover there. That one's pretty nice. Believe I pre-ordered that. I also grabbed this one off of one of the sites. I think I only got it for like $5, $5 or $6. An homage, obviously, to Chadwick Boseman. And there is a C cover as well by Barberi. Pretty nice. So Spawn's been pretty hot. That's been a pretty good book lately. I think that does it for Image for me. Marvel. I didn't pre-order this. I almost did, but I think that's a pretty badass cover. I mean, it's all the coloring. It's pretty psychedelic looking. That's a pretty nice cover. You've also got the In-Hook Lee incentive cover, which is nice. But Amazing Spider-Man, I don't know. I don't think it's been that good. There's no one really talking about Amazing Spider-Man lately, so I don't know. Black Widow, Widow's Sting #1, the Tony Infantante cover is sold out at Midtown, so that might be worth grabbing at your LCS for cover if you can find it. Doctor Doom #8. Now, Doctor Doom has been pretty good. I've read most of the issues so far. I think that one's a good read. What else? Immortal Hulk 39. I've been pre-ordering all of those way in advance, so I should be getting that one. Savage Avengers #13. Now, normally I don't buy Savage Avengers. I think I collected the first couple issues. It was okay. I love that cover by Boss Logic, though. So, yeah, that's a total cover buy for me. I am going to grab that one, and I'm surprised it's not sold out on Midtown. Shang-Chi #2, Spider-Man Noir, Strange Academy #4, a bunch of different covers. And buy the one that you like, I guess. That does it for Marvel, I think, right? X of Swords, Stasis #1, a bunch of different covers. I do like these design covers by Pepe Larraz. Very nice. And that does it for Marvel. All right, we're breezing right through this. Independence. Let me get to that one real quick. Yeah, that's a pretty hot cover. And I guess it's a photo. Very nice. That woman has some nice assets. That is sold out on Midtown. Yeah, limited edition. Pretty nice cover. Pretty hot. Yeah, what else do we have here? Autumnal number 2. I know the first issue sold out. Looks like the second one's not sold out yet. Giga number 1 by Volt Comics. I don't know anything about that book. That might be worth picking up and seeing. A lot of different covers. I usually just go with the A cover unless I see something that really knocks me off my feet, but I didn't see anything that was really that great. Let's go down the list here. Once and Future number 9, second printing. Yeah, I'm kind of burned out on all these different printings. I've been not grabbing them lately. Rick and Morty Ever After number 1. There's a lot of Rick and Morty fans out there. Weed Magic number 4. I think I have the first 2 issues of Weed Magic. But, you know, they're only at issue 4, and I think the book started a couple years, at least 3 or 4 years ago. So, yeah, when you smoke a lot of weed, it's kind of hard to make production. You're not exactly getting your books out on time. Wind number 5, that is a nice Momoko cover, $36. Still not sold out, though. The Thank You variant is sold out. And that's it for Independent. So that's it, guys. That is your list of books coming out next Wednesday. A few of them that I'll pick up. Not a lot, though. Pretty light week, in my opinion. I don't, definitely not grabbing that many. So hope that helps you out, planning in advance for next Wednesday. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell for notifications. Leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think. I will be on tonight for a live stream at 6 p.m., so look for that. I'll see you guys in the chat. Thanks.